fuck am I doing? I forgot. Pikachu. Oh no. What do you see? What do you see from beyond the veil? Let's do some assignments. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh no. I'm at Argos. Hello, are you there? Hello! Hello! Alright. We are trying to remember how to fucking play the game. It has been a while. It has been too long considering how fucking excited I was for this game. Alas. Life, cucks us all. I hope that's read in the voice from, Jurassic Park. I can't remember his name. Why can't I remember his name? Jeff Goldblum. I hope that registered in Jeff Goldblum's voice. However, I say way too much. Oops. I am so glad. The push to talk was killing me. I had so many witty things to say, but then also I had to censor myself because the kind of shit I'm used to saying with you, I can't say around somebody else. Well, I wouldn't say witty.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call. Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support.
You
emergency
too.
transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
You too. Me too. I was trying so hard not to make the joke while we were in the log cabin. It was so hard not to make a southern joke about No, it wasn't just you. It wasn't just you at all. That is so funny. That's it's a heat hazard. It's fine. Yeah, I hate it here. I wanted to make that joke so bad, and then you don't know the amount of fucking race jokes I wanted to make. The ones that made it through, I actually don't know how many made it through, but the ones that made it through were not all of them. I was fucking being lynched there. You're getting me to the color of my skin. I'm so glad. I love you. You're my favorite. Let's get her, not Rex. Right? Me too. I honestly wouldn't mind playing it again with you. I'm not obviously playing to win. I am playing to fucking put the civil rights movement back into the poltergeist world. I swear, it's not the 50s anymore. Okay. So back to the thing that I really want to tell you. Okay, so I gave Mephesto a kid. I gave him a kid. Okay, so you know how there's like a gang war in my verse between the demons that are trying to take up an archdemon seat, right? Fucking choked. Oh no! A KKK hat. No, it would have been fine. I was playing with Europeans. And then my last name is European. They wouldn't have gotten me for that. They would have gotten me for looking a little too brown. If you put on your me to the ghost. Oh wait, no shit. Wait. No, fuck. Okay, I figured it out. No, I didn't. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, now I figured it out. Okay, so you know how in my verse there's kind of like low-key a gang war, right? Well, not low-key, it is high-key a gang war. And I told you how Mephesto is like jealous of... Yeah. Anyway, so I told you how Mephesto... I don't know if I told you. I might have. But Mephesto is low-key jealous of Amor. He's low-key jealous of Amor because... Okay, so Mephesto isn't exactly a succubus himself. He's succubus, well, incubus adjacent. He's incubus adjacent. And he has like an incubus, he has like control over the incubi and the succubi, but it's he's very like queen bee about it. Like it's very much a matriarchy, however a bad matriarchy. And oh, also side note, he called like the succubi and the incubi that are around him, they're called his harem. Fucking won't touch them because ew, he doesn't touch anyone that isn't good enough. And random little incubi wouldn't be good enough for him. You know, only another archdemon or his favorite human. Right? Oh shit. And so yeah, he's high-key jealous of Amor because one, he's an incubi that's not under his control. He dresses nice. He's probably the one that's gonna win the Archdemon War, not gonna lie. Right, so when Amor, even though he used to be like a little defect incubus, you know, with the fact that he can't really digest lust or love because it doesn't taste good to him, and he can only digest anger and fear and negative emotions, and that's why he's short and skinny. And now he can digest love because he has someone that is genetically complementary towards him, right? So when Amor is like still winning the gang war while he's being like a business mom, you know, and he's not an incubus under Mephesto's control. A whole bunch of things that are making Mephesto pissed off, basically, right? So Mephesto throws a little bitch fit because, you know, it's fucking Mephesto, and he decides that he wants to he wants to have it as good as Amor has it, you know. If Amor can make being a mom look so good, a little bitch. Yeah. Anyways, if Amor can make being a mom look so good, then like obviously Mephesto can make it look, you know, fabulous, right? And so but like obviously there's no one he wants to breed with or wants to breed or be bred by. You know what? As flamboyant and Mephesto-y as Mephesto is, he is actually not breedable. I'm gonna say that right now. He's not breedable. So yeah, he kind of makes a clone, yeah. So what he does is he remembers, though he hates her, because of course he hates her. He remembers what fucking Diablo did with Luce, and how Diablo used Luce to like cull back the wilds of her territory, and, you know, establish her even further as a power, right? So, in the end, he decides he wants to do something comparable, but he can't exactly. Where Diablo knew that she wanted her son to kind of ironically have the blood of, you know, her fucking colonizers, because Diablo is just great like that. And also, you know, she's an allegory for indigenous and Spaniard relations. But so he remembers that she does that, but there's no single other parent that he can steal DNA from, you know, because like obviously Leviathan is off limits. Fucking Leviathan won't let Mephesto into his court unless it's a big event, because Mephesto's a noisy bitch. Right? So what he does is he starts kind of going around his territory, and even and like he's gagging at this because he doesn't really want to do it, but he goes to Belial's territory. I would beat his ass. Good. He deserves it. Anyway, so Mephesto goes to Belial's territory, right? And so he's basically just fucking walking around with a syringe and a specimen jar, gathering material. No. Funny enough, no. okay, like he would if he could get with Leviathan, but Leviathan don't want him. Technically, he could steal genetic material from Belial, but Mephesto is too much of a bitch to, so he won't. Anyways, but yeah, so he's going around like all of hell, like basically looking at eligible demons, fucking like they're fruit at a fruit stand, and either sticking them with a needle or like getting their he's the one stupid kids. Yeah. Anyway, so he's like sticking them with a needle, right? And you know, of course, you know, using the specimen jar to get what he wants. I mean, he doesn't touch them, but you know, they can do a little handy maintenance themselves. But anyway, so he gets a whole bunch of strands of genetics, and he takes it all back, and he kind of like picks and chooses and does Legos with like the genes, right? Until finally he like gets this one like good solid mishmash strand of demonic DNA. Bitch representation very sexual. Oh my god, did I make Mephesto valid? I don't want him to be valid. Gib, what have you done? Oh, but yeah, no, actually you're 100% right. Because he doesn't want to be fucking touched. Like, okay, like, he owns, quote unquote, the succubuses and the incubi. So, like, and, like, he's fucking himself. But, like, he is still so picky. Like, most people that he sees that are interested in him, he just, like, is like, ew, get the fuck away from me. So, yeah, he is, you know what? Definitely, right? He's a mood. I have projected my bitchiest self onto him. Horror, but unfuckable.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'm dying. Oh my god. Yeah, actually, that's him. He is a horror, but unfuckable. Like, literally, in the book, in canon, he's probably only fucked like 2 people. And even then, it's been in like weird ass ways where he didn't exactly touch them. Like, one was a serial killer, you know, it was Jack the Ripper, and the other one was Rico. And Rico, he just, yeah, he did. It was more like he was just kind of doing non-consensual BDSM with Rico, to be honest. But like in a pay for it dummy way. Anyway, shit. Who's shooting? Ah, they're shooting. Anyways, right? Okay, so, okay, so anyway, he ends up making his kid. You know, he puts all the DNA, but majority of it is his because he wants a strong creature, and like despite all the genes that he gathered, in the end he's an archdemon and he's Mephesto. This is his brain talking. And in the end he's Mephesto, so obviously he is the best out of the bunch, right? Which is not wrong, sad to say. But so basically he kind of like leaves it in the rotting room, and he occasionally, like, sometimes, like, he'll literally, it's like he's building a fucking PC. Sometimes he'll literally remember that he wants a certain feature or strength in this kid, and like he'll come into the rotting room and like add it to them, right? And so, but as strong as he wants this kid to be, so most kids of archdemons have archdemon potential, if not will straight up become archdemons themselves. However, he did not want an heir to his throne or a rival to his throne. So they are strong enough to be archdemon potential, but he kind of put like a level cap on their power, right? so that if they try to the one who Dulce is fucked up, yeah. Anyway, so like if they try to go beyond a certain level of power, it'll fuck them up, it'll hurt them, right? Like they can use it, but it's painful the entire time. So, and like he makes sure when they're born to tell them that he didn't want an heir, they're not his child. He would literally get hives, again because he's a bitch. He would literally get hives if Dulce called him mom, let alone father. So Dulce only ever calls him, you know, Mephesto or Lord and whatnot. But because there's always a but, because Mephesto has his ego, and because Dulce is part of him, as much as he doesn't want an heir, and as much as he only thinks of them as a tool, because he blessed them with his genes, they are technically a prince. He calls her a prince, right? He even gives her like a little crown and a little prince outfit, right? And okay, but see, there's another reason, because he deliberately made her AFAB too, right? And he's deliberately giving her a little prince outfit and her little crown, because next to Amor there was one other person he really, really, really hated. I'm sure you can guess who. I'm sure you can guess who. No. It actually wasn't Beelzebub. It was Zelia. It's Zelia, you know, because Zelia, because Zelia is, you know, the girl king, right? And because Zelia, the serial killer that Mephesto was in love with, reincarnated into Nathan, this little human that he keeps trying to, you know, capture and romance, but you know, he's Mephesto and he's horrible. But Nathan fell in love with Zelia. So he does not like Zelia, because one time he actually did kidnap Nathan, and Zelia, it was more or less a whim. It wasn't any, there wasn't any like driving moment behind it, but she did like play the, you know, like Prince Charming and saved him, and it was like, and like it made Nathan all doki and whatnot, and it made Mephesto scream. But yeah, so he makes Dulce deliberately to be a tool. He makes sure that if she ever got stronger, it would hurt her, and he makes sure that she knows she's a tool and a servant, and he basically made her a mini him, but also like a little reflection of one of the people he hated most. And Dulce, the way she fights is very like heavy-handed. You know, like she'll cause collateral damage and like get hurt. Hi, Pikachu. She'll get hurt herself, but like she'll ignore it, because like she'll get out of a fight like, you know, bloody and all torn up, but it's fine because she'll heal, right? And so she does not generally care about her well-being, because that's also how she was raised. And okay, So one time she meets, I am so sorry, Dulce, but one time she meets, she is typing to you, she stepped on the keyboard. Anyways, one time Dulce meets Sinclair, and Sinclair recognizes what Mephesto was trying to do, how Mephesto was mocking his child, and Dulce, and unfortunately Sinclair, she's very smart, very businesswoman-y, but she's also, you know, a big, huge, angry lesbian. So, of course, anything that has to do with Zelia gets her rage boner up, and her heart boner up. So she, you know, she's pissed off by this. But yeah, she's gay enough to recognize this thing of a Zelia knockoff. Anyways, but yeah, so yeah, she gets pissed off, and she beats. Well, she attempts to. She attempts to beat the fuck out of Dulce, and not gonna lie, Sinclair is older and more experienced, so Dulce does take a beating, but they survive. They're fine. Steals one of. She should do it. I hope Loli does. Okay, you know what? Honestly, Loli should steal one of like Zelia's military outfits. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. To be fair to Sinclair, they were going after the same mission when they ran into each other, so they would have had to fight regardless. It's just Sinclair took it a lot more personally because of how much the Dulce resembled Zelia, kind of. Oh wait, hold on, that's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, this poor kid, she's essentially a stray. Anyways, but yeah. That'd be cute though. Anyways, but yeah. So that's Dulce. That's what I have for her so far. She has a bit of a sadder backstory here and there. However, not gonna lie, I was just amused by her conception. You should. She is pretty kitty, to be honest. Pretty kitty. Nah, she's actually really scarred. Actually, hold on. I have some face claims for her. I'll show you them. Like, I found the perfect, you know, face for her, so I saved almost everything that I could. But yeah, that's Dulce. I hope you like Dulce. Hold up. Oh, these are good enough. And let me actually find one with scars, though. I loved her the moment he said she was Mephesto's kid. Thank you. So yeah, I do enjoy bullying her. Let me find one with scars. Oh, here's some with scars. Here's also this one. Sorry, I have like so many pictures saved of her, but also like I have like a shit ton of like sapphic shit because I need it. I'm so deprived. Oh shit, I found some stuff for Gatekeeper too. Okay, hold up. I'll go back to Gatekeeper. Okay, here's that one. Actually, I'm just gonna... I'm sorry, you're gonna get like a little mini spam here. Ah. Okay, the last one is very much them. They have like a lot of facial and hand scars. Yeah, thank you. Oh god. Genuinely, thank you for being you. The Strenus system and the Horsehead Nebula. I'm gonna go there real quick. Oh fuck. Keep pressing the wrong button. Anyways, but no, yeah, I am glad that you like Dulce and you would like to be bred by a Gilsleviathan. Just on principle, even without seeing. Okay, low-key, this also reminds me of her. Okay, hold up. Okay, so like the first picture is actually like gender bent Gerald, but like it has the vibe for Grandma Leviathan. So there's that. Let's see what else. Oh, this one. Let's see what else. Listen, I'm listening. I am listening rapturously. so I don't have like a cohesive face clean for Leviathan, but like you'll get her vibes. If I could fucking find her pictures. Let's see. I don't think that's one. Ah, there we go. That's one. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna say that the bottom three are very, very close. But yeah. That's so funny. I am very, very pleased and validated that you approve. But yeah, that is Gatekeeper Leviathan. I need it. Oh wait, I do actually, because shit, I was clipped so bad. I wanted to tell you actually. Okay, so I think I already made this pun with another big buff mommy type character. Well, not mommy, MILF, unbreedable MILF. Anyways, but I already kind of made this joke before. But I'm gonna name reincarnated Leviathan her. I'm gonna name her Lorna, because there's that poltergeist, that spirit in Latino folklore, La Llorona, kind of sounds similar. But anyways, it's a mother that drowns her children. Oh wait, I think I've told you about her, the backstory, how she chased my mom or whatnot. But yeah, so I think Lorna is gonna be her name. Nah, it's just because she's Leviathan and the whole water symbol, the whole water thing. Maybe I'm in the wrong. Is there another one? There should be a missionary. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Anyways, but yeah, I don't have too much for Leviathan. I mean Lorna. Not yet, anyway. I got a little bit too sad to think about it, to be honest, not gonna lie. But that's her. Dulce I like ran away with because she's a sad kid, but her backstory is just so fucking funny to me. I want to be full bastard. and I want Sinclair to come back from fighting Dulce and not being able to win. Like, I don't think she lost. I don't think either one of them lost, but for whatever reason the fight was broken up. So, you know, she's pissed off. She's reminded of Zelia. She didn't get to kill the Zelia imposter. She didn't finish her mission, so she's all pissed off. And I want her to come back, you know, feeling all that rage and bump into Lolly. And I want Lolly to take advantage of that and stick up her tail. Let's go in here. Okay, you know what? Sinclair's actually what I love
Approach
Sinclair,
control. This is the SSV
but
Norman.
just like
Requesting a
Dulce,
vector
I
into
love
berth.
fucking making her life
Normandy, arrival was not
not
scheduled.
even
Our defense
miserable.
grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
The way I fuck with
Citadel
Sinclair is
business.
entirely
We got a
different.
Council Spectre aboard.
But yeah,
Landing access
I
granted.
just
Normandy.
Sinclair is so, cause she is,
Be advised, we
and
will
she
be confirming
tries
identification
like,
on arrival.
to be
If confirmation
very
cannot be
stoic
established, your
and
vessel will be impounded.
you know, very,
What a fun bunch.
you know, oni.
I think I'll take my next leave here.
On 810, right? And, you know, take care of her siblings, and you know, she is also a princess of it. You know, she abdicated her throne and all that. But I still want, it's still so funny to me when she gets pissed off. And when she loses that cool that she thought she had. No, that's not the way out. Ooh, but yeah. I love her so much. She is absolutely the best bastard kitty in the world. Oh shit, should I take Erden that Rex? Yes, I'm gonna take her. Oh, bro. I am
Equalizing interior pressure with
I am just
exterior
so glad.
atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Would she really? That is so funny, God. I'm sorry, Sinclair. I'm gonna give Lolly your entire schedule so she knows when is the best time to go and fuck with you, so that way she can get creations.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
She would spend her time.
Don't
See,
try it.
this is 100% the reason why she's the best cat girl that ever existed. Because she is completely a cat. You know, bastardy and huntery and all. And
Stand
this
down.
Is why
Their
she
house,
has my whole.
their rules.
Don't come
I can't
crying to me
even
when
say
they slash
heart.
your gut open.
She has.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their
She's so
identity.
funny.
Spectres
I love
are
her so
authorized to carry
much.
weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will
She
meet you upstairs.
has
Behave yourself.
the heart equivalent of the most bastardy bastard of mine. That's what she has. I just adore her so much. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I just saying she has my heart feels too soft. When you know what? She has my sadist's heart. That's what she has. I love her. Push it off the table for funsies. You know what? Not even gonna lie, I'd be honored. But yeah, so that's about the extent of what I've been thinking lately. I don't really have any big updates about my verse. I've been to
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the phones. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay. I appreciate your help. You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Definitely woke me up. Why so many cards?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently? Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is he.
I'm glad you think so.
Can I speak with her? Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's
so
still
glad.
there.
I wanted him to be, as much as he followed, you know, Diablo's example, I wanted him to be the exact opposite in like the worst way ever. I just love the thought of Mephesto trying to be this very elegant, very dominating, very, you know, Venetian ball gown figure. And in the end, he's just a fucking dramatic bitch who goes around being dramatic and bitchy.
Could you tell me how to get there? You'll need to ask Administrator
amazing that he's
Ananias
an
for
archdemon.
clearance to leave this port. Where can I find the Administrator? His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator. Pretty heavy security for such a small port. The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations. I can't have my investigation hampered. Tread lightly.
But yeah, no,
The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through. Understood. Can we go in now?
Of
course.
He definitely did
If you
try
need any
to,
help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Commander, it might be wise
He
to bring
definitely
Dr.
did
Tassoni
intend
along.
for...
She knows
Okay,
about
so
it
here's
better than
another
any of
funny...
us.
Here's another little funny tidbit. Mephesto did definitely intend for Dulce to kill Amor. Like he had an entire kid just so he could chuck it at some dude that pissed him off, some commoner, quote unquote, that pissed him off, right? But, you know, once he went through, you know, like the whole once he went through the whole fucking brown mom rage of, you know,
Welcome
like
to Port
throwing
Hanshan,
shit around
the galaxy's
and
most respected
piecing
site
together
for
a
independent
whole ass kid,
scientific
you know, the
research and
same way like my
development.
mom starts
For your
tossing
own
shit
safety
around
and to protect the privacy of
and
others,
cleaning,
you
quote
are
unquote,
required to
because I
obey
pissed
any
her off.
directions given by
That's
our security
essentially
personnel.
Mephesto's mood during making
If you have questions or concerns,
But anyway,
our
so
friendly
like after
administrative
all
staff
that
is
rage
always
cooled
available.
down,
Thank you, and enjoy
like
your stay.
Dulce was ready to be born, because she was actually born more or less with an adult body, like at least, you know, like a teenager-ish body, and she grew up some. But anyways, so he has this kid, right? And he intends for her to kill Amor. However, once he's calmed down, he's just like, wait, I can't let the commoner know I got so pissed off at him. So instead, I mean, Dulce's end goal is to kill Amor, technically, but because he doesn't want to seem like he was affected or that he got so bothered, he decides that he put way too much effort into making her. So he decides that he'll keep her alive for a little bit longer, and he sends her on missions here and there. And that was like another driving thing for him, to put on her little crown, right? But yeah, literally, because as strong as she is,
This one offers greetings. You are the specter that visits Port Hanshan.
There's like only like a 40% chance she would have been able to successfully kill Amor, you know, being fresh out of the rotting room. And the only reason Mephesto spared her that fate wasn't out of some kind of parental love. It was literally just because he didn't want to look bad. It's like some Mean Girls nonsense.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I'm here.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Oh, I'm not Paragon enough to do any of the persuade shit. Oh well. But yeah. I'm just really glad that you like her.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
But,
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
I like spent like way too much time thinking about her. Can I? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this one's nice actually. Can you wear it? This one's good. Not as good as the other one, but I don't know if you can wear it or not. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna buy it. Oh yes, nice. He can indeed wear it. And shield. Let me go with this. Okay. Oh wait, I can level up my squad too. Oh, sorry, I'm not like really paying attention to the story. This is actually a major plot point. Well, this section anyway, but it's a lot of walking around, so I don't think we'll be missing anything much right now. I should. Oh, I probably should have done more on that one. That's fine. Salt training. There we go. I am so hungry. Like midway through playing Phasmo, I was really hungry. I was like more hungry and vibing throughout the game. It was cute, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't exactly scary. It did feel very much like one of the haunted houses, like the haunted attractions, I mean. Like the mazes. I want to go to one of those mazes with you. That'd be fun. I mean, like, to be fair, it's an indie game, and like it's still technically in early release, though it's getting an update soon, I think. But yeah, I would play that game with you just to fuck around, and also so you know you could take pictures of my dead body and you know die with me and we can hold hands. But besides that, I would like definitely love to go to an actual haunted maze with you. That sounds so fun. Honestly, I think a lot of it is the atmosphere, quote unquote, like, because you know, well, I actually didn't hear it that well. No, I did. It's like it's just the sound effects when you're like being hunted, like the heartbeat and the giggle and that stuff like that. And it's disorienting, I guess. But yeah, that's basically all it is. It's the trying to find little minute clues while you're disoriented. Yeah, the sound effects were pretty nice. I liked it. I like the boot stompies. But
how can I help you?
But yeah.
How can I help you? How large are the facilities here? We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Oh, technically, I don't know if you're reading the dialogue, but technically this entire thing is basically, you know, honestly, this would be a lot like Pluton Corp, where I'm sorry, I can never pronounce their name. So sorry. I feel so bad butchering their name. Anyways, but it's a lot like that because they do like borderline unethical studies on AIs, on genetic testings, and also on like ancient creatures. Like, now thinking about it, like, it... Yeah. But yeah, like, this place is, like, all for, a whole bunch of unscrupulous experiments. I have no idea how to pronounce their name. Why is that such a move? Like, honestly? Wait, what does their name mean? I know you told me, but I forgot. Why is it ironic? Anyways.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria. Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited. Your guards work for ERCS, don't they? The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Oh yeah, but here they, like, build or make or design legal war crimes. Oh yeah, that is ironic. That is so cool. God, you know, they are honestly one of my favorite characters of yours.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics? BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Like, if they weren't Roman's favorite soul, not gonna lie, I would probably pop a wedding ring for them, cause they're just so funny to me, and they're absolutely my favorite type of, like, amoral scientist type character. You know, honestly, I feel like Satara and Metsu could totally vibe together.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately? They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here. I'd like to speak to Ananias. One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Ooh, excuse me, sorry, hiccup.
You will excuse me if I don't stay. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
That's another thing I can show you. So Tara should totally fucking study them. The Zulti. Actually, I think I can find the doodle. Nope. You know, Zulti on principle would probably let themselves be studied by Satara, because some part of them is still, you know, is still brought about by Zelia and Moon and whatnot. They would absolutely have a little bit of a mommy slash Oedipus complex for Sotera because they remind them of Metzli, like subconsciously.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
They would happily let their little godly body be vivisected and whatnot, and then show Sotera how well they can go back together, kind of like they'd be, like, look what I can do. Even though they're all, like, bloody and whatnot, like, they would still be, like, low-key looking for mommy approval.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Also, see, this is 100% why it reminds me of Pluton Corp. No, I don't want to rat on the jellyfish.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
That is so great.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapon screening. Beyond that, it is not.
That is so funny. That I love amoral. I just love amorality in that science and profit are the main things that are important. Not necessarily that they're condoning war crimes, but like if a war crime or mass weapon of destruction just so happened to be formed under their watch, then well, damn it. But it's not like a big ethical deal to them. It's just nice.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. You know, I would, if, not to sound like, the LPD here, fucking, I don't want to be accused of being a Shinzo-kin or anything. And, honestly, you can't fully excuse, good old Shiro Ishii, but I would like more things to be like Unit 731. I mean, it's not fully ideal, no, but like the baseline is the science. Like if listen, if we excluded the whole sacking of Nanking and all that, I mean, obviously there's something morally and ethically wrong with Unit 731. However, scientifically, in general, I can't blame them, to be honest. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Oh my god.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you did it about.
Yes, absolutely. I am okay, not to be, you know, a Texan about it, because Texans still have the death penalty, but yeah, I agree. But like, on the flip side, I will say that yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I would say that some ethics would come into play here. I would want to make sure that they are fully guilty of their crime, no fucking framed or tossed into maximum security to teach them a lesson, or, you know, fucking just racism. If it was just fully proven without a doubt, genetic testing, I would want that. So yes, I 100% agree. And you know what's funny?
You've
like,
never
my
worked
mom
in the
agrees
corporate world,
too.
have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy. So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
Right? Oh, I went right about the science.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Analaeus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keene spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Oh, yay! I'm so glad. What should we do then? You still want to play DBZ Kakarot, or you want to watch some Hunter x Hunter? You can do either, your choice. Goodbye.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
I think for right now, I just have to talk to people. Oh, we could. That might sound fun. I'll probably put it to download right now in a little bit.
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Ah.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
No. You guys?
I can't believe the paranoids that work here. There's no accident on P-15.
You?
You're the Spectre, right?
Okay. Is Pluton Corp very secretive and bureaucratic like this too? I feel like there's something I'm missing. There has to be like another little side mission. But I can't remember what. I used to know these games like the back of my hand, now I don't remember shit. I like how there's club music in a fucking office. Oh, because we are at a club. Well, at a diner.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
That is so cute. I don't know why that is so cute. That they come back without even having memories of what they last were working on, but they still like instinctually, not instinctually, but they're still drawn to finish their work. I love that
Interesting
concept.
plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Okay, you know what? Yeah. I can 100% see it as Shinra.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
Oh my god.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic.
Roman
he concluded I was not interested in his company's services.
Because me fucking too.
I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If
I
you
would
see that,
also
press
fall
him on
in
the
love
subject.
with the amoral scientist.
It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
Because they're like a little busy ant. Always going back to do their work, and it's cute. And unethical.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear
and
from
I'm
you
soft
soon.
for it.
What sort of a...
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down on bins for it.
Full benefits, of course.
Give no validator.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
You know, I wish that there was a way for me not to validate him, but I'm sorry again. Sometimes, you know what? It's the Catholic in me. It's the Catholic in me. Sometimes that's why Roman seems so valid to me. It's the fucking Catholic. Fucking Catholicism loves an absent, angry, indifferent God.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Bavaria now.
It's the Catholicism.
It's real time. It's look at you. I need some information.
Beat it. I said beat it.
Let me keep talking to him. Can I keep talking to him?
Go find something else to do. Stupid mammal. If you don't stop poking me, I'll throw you off that balcony.
God? Sorry? God? Sorry? Okay, not gonna lie, I hate this fucking stupid mommy thing because immediately bottoms and cisheads turned it into daddy. Sorry, daddy. And I'm just like, ugh. Can't we have one thing? But I will 100% take God. Sorry? God? Sorry?
Beat it.
Yeah, every time I hear the daddy version, I'm just like disgusted. Like, it was funny like the first time, but then now I'm just like, ugh. Dude, right? Fucking, I can't have one fucking thing. And like, not to be a bitch, like the one thing that I do have is just, not great. I'm just, like I said, I'm bitter. I'm just tired. Not gonna lie, that person, I don't, like, there's no point in getting into it, but, yeah. I'm just like, yeah. To be honest, they told me they didn't really like Amor's femi form. And like, I'm pretty sure the only reason they tolerated Chupa was because it was that whole Ruby verse thing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just tired. Oh wait, I need it. That's right. I need to talk to this dude first. I mean, if the shoe fits.
Can I help you?
I'm a Spectre. Wait, no. I don't know.
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Okay. Here, help me. Should I rat out the sorry? Or should I continue to finesse him for money? No, but yeah, no, it's definitely. I mean, like, it's contrary to what I've been saying, but yeah, no, definitely finesse. Yeah. Not gonna lie, a little bit. I was kind of a bitch, and I would deliberately keep, I haven't even thought about him in so long, but I need to dig him up. But Gasha, I would deliberately keep Gasha away. Like, I would always change the conversation because I liked Gasha, don't get me wrong, I really liked him. I like his and Chupa's funny little names, but because they were so focused on him, but like in a skeevy way, I would not bring up Gasha. Like, I'm perfectly fine with dudes. I am. I mean, fucking, my OCs are mine. They're my silly little self-projections and whatever. But, nah, like, there was a couple of times where they're like, up front, low-key, high-key admitted that, nah, they weren't digging the femmies as much.
It's customary to perform minor genetic upgrades on enlistment. I've been assigned to see what BH has to offer.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense.
That's funny.
First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Okay, honestly, you're right. You are... Oh, I can't get into this on stream, but you are right. It is... Yeah, it is... It is definitely a bottom thing. Okay, wait, hold up.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
Ah, shit. I don't have enough Paragon for that one.
Does Binary Helix have any less than above board projects? I'll keep my source confidential.
Certainly not. Our corporate reputation is sterling. I can assure you all of Binary Helix's operations on Noveria are strictly on the level.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from the Alliance.
Any result?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. Thought you might have wanted to provide more, since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Actually, let me go ahead and pause it. I mean, not pause it, save it here. I'm still gonna talk on Discord, though. The game is just... Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream right here, but I'm still gonna talk.